Greetings and salutations. Okay, this is a little wonky, but I apologize. Technical difficulties. My computer decided to crash, and you guys know me and computers. So, all right, let's get real for a second here. Oh my god, Blizzcon was awesome. So we have not a lot of whole new information for. I don't have a whole lot of new information for Warlords, considering it's coming out on Thursday, and of course my computer would crash right before Warlords is about to go. So that's really super frustrating. And then with StarCraft, we got not a release date for Legacy of the Void, but it should be hopefully out pretty soon. I have no idea. I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry. My new phone is not just anyway. Okay, so yeah, so we got Legacy of the Void kind of announced in a cinematic for that, so that looks pretty cool. I haven't looked at the campaign yet. I'm gonna be watching that later. I was gonna watch it today, but my computer died, so I have been on the hubby's computer, but then I was Skyping with friends and raiding. So yeah. Anyway, excuse me. Yeah. So that happened, and then with Diablo, obviously not any big expansion news because Reaper Souls just came out, but I am really excited for what they're doing with Treasure Goblins. So for those of you who didn't catch what they're doing with Diablo, they are adding 3 different kinds of Treasure Goblins, which is really exciting. So there is the Blood Shard one where he'll drop blood shards as he runs. So there's still a traditional one where he'll drop money, and then when you kill him, he drops crafting mats and loot and all that kind of stuff. There's the now there's a Blood Shard one who will drop blood shards and a whole bunch when he dies. There's a crafting material one who will drop a whole bunch of crafting materials and then plans as well. And the other one is gems, and so he'll drop gems as he runs away, and then when he dies, he'll drop a whole bunch of marquees and imperial gems, and so that's really exciting. So I'm looking forward to seeing those guys being implemented, and these are supposed to be getting implemented Blizzard trademark very soon, so who the hell knows. But I'm thinking they're going to be like in the next couple months. If they already had some pretty cool mechanics showing, so I'm assuming they're getting pretty close. So that's kind of new. Oh, also, the Jeweler and the Mystic are no longer way the hell away when you're in Act 1. They are now up by the blacksmith, so it's really easy to get there. They did a really funny thing about having Deckard Cain walk between the blacksmith and the jeweler. It was pretty funny. Hearthstone, there is an expansion, which I am really excited about, called Goblins vs. Gnomes. We're going to get 120 new cards. They look amazing. A lot of death rattles, which is really nice with having Naxxramas just come out. Curse of Naxxramas expansion just come out. And then they're adding in a lot of randomness too. Because Goblin and Gnomish engineering is so like crazy and random, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, that they've kind of put that into the cards, so it's a lot of random. Like there's a legendary. Once it dies, Death Rattle summon a random legendary, and it could be a class one. It could be a class one like not your class. It could be a neutral one, which is really cool. Summon a random 4-drop. Summon a random minion that costs 3 less. Like it's just, the possibilities are endless, which is really exciting to me. And a lot of the new class cards look really cool. So I don't have that yet, but that's going to be out January 15th. I think they said they're going to put it either into beta or it's going to go live. I don't remember which. I'm sorry. And they are putting Hearthstone on Android in December, and my husband is so excited about that because I have an iPad, but he has an Android tablet, a Nexus 7. Yeah, he has a Nexus 7, so that's pretty exciting. Holy crap, I've been talking for 4 minutes already. Okay, and Hearthstone. Here's the Storm. I didn't really pay attention to much. I know they're adding a couple new maps, they added a few new heroes, but the big news, the awesome news that was at BlizzCon was they announced their new IP! So, there is an entire new game, not at all related to anything else Blizzard has ever done. It is called Overwatch. It is a futuristic science fiction first-person shooter MMO. Takes place on a future Earth. It looks really freaking cool. Now, for those of you who don't know, I have a interesting relationship with FPSs, which are first-person shooters, for those of you who don't know. I love first-person shooters. I think they're fun. I enjoy camping out and doing, like, just killing people with headshots. I love it. I am horrible at them. I love them so much, but I'm horrible at them. I love Halo. I love Call of Duty, but I suck. So I'm hoping Overreach will give me a chance to at least have fun. So the play style, in my opinion, is like a mixture of Halo, Heroes of the Storm, and maybe a little bit of Warcraft. The art style is very much like Wildstar, which is really cool. The cinematic they did to kind of show the opening was done like a Pixar cinematic, which was pretty freaking sweet. So the maps are 6v6. There are 12 heroes that you can play as. The maps are 6v6. All of the maps are objective based. And if you were at BlizzCon, you could switch between all of them and try them all out. The one that I'm really excited about, actually, there's two. They're both female. Go figure. But just the mechanics are cool. The one that they had like really in-depth stuff to talk about was Tracer. And the other one was Widowmaker, and she was the sniper. And that's usually what I play when I do FPSs. So I'm really excited for this one. But it is entirely map-based. So far they've said they're not planning on doing anything campaign-related. It's always going to be multiplayer. It's going to be kind of like Heroes of the Storm. There isn't much to do in terms of campaign aside from like the tutorial, I assume. So I'm thinking it's going to be like that. It's not like going to be like StarCraft where like the majority of the game is PvP, but there's still a decent campaign that you can go and redo and get better at and whatnot. So that's really exciting. So yeah, that was like the big announcement. The movie is coming out in 2016. They've pretty much finished principal filming, so it's all like CG and whatnot. Chris Hardwick hosting the costume contest and the talent contest and all of that was pretty good. He was really funny. Nothing against Jay Moore, but it was nice to kind of have a fresh take on BlizzCon, so that was really cool. Missing Cat Hunter. Cat Hunter was like my favorite person to watch when we would watch BlizzCon, and when we went to BlizzCon for 2 years. She's Chris Metzen's wife, and yeah, she didn't do anything this year. She just went as an attendee as opposed to a host, which was interesting. I liked the people they had, but I did miss Cat Hunter. Also, Mike Morhaime became the first CEO of a gaming company to directly address Gamergate, which was really interesting. I've kind of refrained from saying anything on Gamergate, mainly because I don't 100% understand it, and I didn't want to blab about it without really having my facts straight, so I'm still not going to blab about it. All I'm going to say is kudos for Blizzard for being a company that did that. Yes, it's a little bit late, but the fact that they said anything at all was pretty cool, in my opinion. And I'm trying to think of what else was cool. I think that's about it. We hung out with friends, we ordered food, we had a really good time. It was a lot of fun. And sorry for the bounciness, my arm was getting kind of sore. So that is all that I'm going to be talking about today. Oh, 7.5 minutes, oh my. I've never usually talked for that long without it being like cut with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, so that is it for today, guys. I don't know what is going to be going on with my computer. It's being a complete and utter piece right now. So you may get a couple of these for the next few days until my computer is fixed. I apologize. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know the deal. Like and subscribe if you feel so inclined. Have a beautiful day.